Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm just going to wait a few minutes, as always, at the beginning of webinars before I start actually getting into it so that people can join, because there's always one or two people that turn up a couple of minutes late. And it's quite late here, so if you hear any background noise, it's just Lucy over there. She's watching YouTube or something while I do this webinar for you guys because it's late here on a Saturday. But I wanted to say thank you to everybody that's watched this and tuned in already, because it's late, especially if you're in England or somewhere where the time frame is a lot higher. It should be around 5 PM EST where you are if you're in America. So yeah, without further ado, I think we're about ready now, actually. Just going to wait a couple of seconds. So, as a lot of you would have already seen so far, ACP or Autocash Profit is something that's not been online for very long, especially through Facebook. It's an idea that I had a long time ago when I was looking to travel, something I was hoping that I could generate a little bit of profit with while I was on holiday. Nothing significant, it was just something that I thought would be possible to maintain a slight level of income just while I was away, really. Nothing special. I managed to get it done and tested and profitable with the demo account before I went to Spain. So with that in mind, I thought, well, I was already at that stage where I knew it would work, so I set up a live account and let it run while I was in Spain, expecting the money to hopefully grow. If it was pretty much the same level it was at before, but in profit, then I guess I couldn't really complain. But you know, I was open to the idea that it could profit quite highly. However, I didn't expect it to profit the amount it did, and it hasn't even been a month yet that I've been on my live account, because it's very new. Okay, this is a very new idea, a very new concept of trading, or should I say, making money without doing anything, because it doesn't matter what it is. It could be trading penny stocks, could be trading forex, commodities. It doesn't matter what it is, really. All you need to know is that the robot makes the trades for you and you profit. You know, it doesn't really matter what you do, whether you're, like I said, whether you're in Spain like I was, or whether you're at home, whether you're doing whatever you want to do, and whether you're actually trading as well as using this tool, or running your business alongside the robot. It's still just another level of income, and as any entrepreneur knows, a level of income is something that you wouldn't really turn away, especially if it's automated. Now, I know what you're thinking. You know, automated money, also cash profit. There's no such thing. But you know, there is, because I've got my hands on something very powerful. It was a kind of, not an accident, because I was hoping to create a successful trading robot, automatic trading robot, because I knew that these were available. And I don't know what it is about what I do, but I see an area, see a gap where I could hopefully fill it with something successful, like with trading strategies and so on. And I like to push myself to create something that's actually going to profit for myself and other people, because it's not all about personal profit. I wasn't actually, at the beginning of this, when I went to Spain, I wasn't going to reveal that it was an automated system, that I was making money when I was in Spain. I was just going to say that I was making money on holiday. But I kind of realised that if this is working for myself, which it is, that I should probably share it with people on Facebook, because I know quite a few people that would benefit from it. And to be quite honest, anybody in the world would benefit from automated money. Doesn't matter how big or small. Everyone likes money, especially when it's automated. So Autocash Profit is a trading robot that, as long as your PC is running, it will make you money. It's that simple. You don't really need to know the technicals of what's happening. This is something where you can leave it and do whatever the hell you want to do. You can go on holiday, you can go to sleep. You know, the good thing about this is that if you're a trader and you're using it for trading profits, at some point in your day you will be asleep for at least 8 hours, or for around, you know, between 6 to 9 hours or whatever it'll be, you're asleep. So with that time, you're generally not going to be making money unless you make a sale in the night or of something, or if you're, like I said, if you're a trader and you're holding positions overnight, it's a bit risky, but that's the only time you're going to be making money, is if it hits your take profit when you're asleep or something. Other than that, generally speaking, you're not going to make money when you're asleep. In online sales and things, yes, you can. Like I said, you can make money in your sleep, but generally speaking, you won't be able to. And you won't have to worry about the fact that that time that you're not spending at the computer, not spending doing something you want to do, to catch up on some work or whatever, catch up on some business online, or even if you work full-time or part-time, you can leave this running in the background and go to work. So you're making money at work and you're making money at home at the same time, and you're making money in your sleep. Because quite often I would wake up in the morning and see that throughout the Asia session, in the trading session, that I don't particularly like to trade, and I don't think anybody else does either, it would have made me profit. Sometimes it's not great, sometimes it's like £5, but sometimes it's £20–30. For anybody that knows me personally or knows my story, you'll know that I used to be a carpet fitter, and I used to work anything from 8 hours plus, sometimes over 12 hours in a day. I would be out of the house at 8:30 in the morning, and sometimes I wouldn't, or most of the time I wouldn't get back in time for my evening meal at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I would be eating on the road and not get back until about 9 o'clock sometimes, and I'd be up again to do it the next day. And although I was thankful for the money I was making £35 a day, which I don't know what that is in dollars, but it's something like $50 a day. And I was working those hours, which is, you know, it's insane. It's a long time to be at work. So I was making £35 a day, and quite often I would wake up in the morning and see my trading robot had made me that much money by 9–10 o'clock in the morning, and I hadn't done a single thing. The crazy thing is, though, is that I almost feel bad about making the money I am, because I'm not working for it with this. You know, I'm not doing anything for it, really. I'm just sat here trading myself, or I'm doing something outside the house, or I'm traveling, which is what it was originally designed for, like I said to you at the beginning. So that's why I made the whole thing. I just wanted to make a little bit of money while I was traveling. That was all it was for. But as you can see, it's turned into something way more than that. ACP, Autocash Profit, has allowed me to spend the entire week chilling out this week. I've just been kind of sitting back and analysing what's happening with this week just gone. It's allowed me to make money while I was in Spain. I'm flying out to Spain again. Well, it's a Spanish island, so it's a little bit different. I'm flying out to the Balearic Islands next weekend, next Saturday. Saturday at 6 in the morning is our flight, so I'm going to be tired for that, but I won't have to worry. Obviously the markets close on the weekend, so that's irrelevant, but on the Monday, Sunday night, Monday, all the way through till the Friday, when I'm on holiday, I won't have to worry about making any money, because ACP will do it for me. Now, the good thing is it's returning an average amount every week. It seemed to be very consistent with what it's doing. It's not sporadic. It's not £10 one day and then £150 the other. Obviously, it is up and down, because the trading markets, you can't predict anything, really. But it's consistently making me money, and it's consistently making me enough money to be able to relax. You know, I'm happy taking the day off, because I know that I'm going to make money anyway. So I plan to, in the coming months and in the coming years, travel a lot more, go to Thailand next year, go to Canada maybe next year, go to Greece maybe next year as well. And if things keep going the way they have been, which there's literally no way that it won't, because of the proof already in the time period that it's been, I'll be able to travel and make money. I'll be able to be asleep and make money, be able to do anything I want to do that doesn't involve trading, make money, and I'll be able to trade myself and make money on top of this. It's crazy, it really is. So I'm going to show you my account, what my screen looks like now. So if you can just bear with me. Let me just move this across for you. I'm going to move this across to here. Share my screen with you. So hopefully you can see this. It will be... I don't know if you can see that actually. Try and make it so it's a little bit bigger for you to see. Just bear with me a sec. I'm going to put my amounts up there. There we go. So this is from the 31st of August. As you can see here, £5.13 profit, minus £6.31, but then it's profit, few losses, profit, few losses. So it doesn't actually look that good on this front page here, but if you scroll down with me, you can see that the profit is pretty much consistent. Now, along when I scroll down, you're going to see some red stop losses have been hit. This is my personal trade that doesn't look very good, especially as a trader, but I actually got these wrong. It was just a test to see if the arrows that I was using for this would correspond with my RLE system. It kind of does, but it was a bit of a shot in the dark as such, so I was prepared to just place a few pounds on these and see what happened. But I mean, look at this page right now. From here all the way to here, there's only one loss, and it's only for £1.08. Here, there's, you know, there's consistent profit. I mean, you don't really see that many losses, and if you do, there's a few in a row, but then there's not any for ages, and then there's one or two here and there. I mean, this was a bad trade. Minus £20 there, which is not good. Minus 18, but I'm just going to scroll down with you. I mean, there's £7 there, £2.53, £1, £1, £1.18, £1.74, £1.11, £2.53. It soon adds up. £7.68, £6.41. It soon adds up. Okay, this was my own loss right here. Okay, so that's disregarded from the system. There's another bad loss, but there's a lot of profit here. Another loss here, and another loss somewhere below that, I believe. Maybe wrong. I mean, there's £10.1 profit there, £11.34 profit there. There's a few. There's two more there. Just testing a few things with it manually. And there's big profits again here. I mean, look, there's one loss on this whole, two losses on this whole thing, for no more than a couple of pounds, less than £2. Less than £3. Sorry, just over £2. I mean, there's £8.23, £4.95, £8.43, £8.2, £8.39. There's a lot of consistent profit there added up, and if we scroll down to the bottom, you can see that profit loss profit loss is £1,043.80, and that's with the losses that I had just when I was testing a few things out before I went on holiday to Spain and put the account, deposited about the account. It was only a small account anyway, it wasn't anything big, anything major, it was just a small account that I was using to test a few things. And deposited back up to the 200 and left it like that when I went to Spain. So as you can see, there is a lot of profit right here, a lot of money to be made with the system, and this is very small lot sizes. This is $2 micro lots, so it's basically 20-cent lots, which is nothing, to be honest. It really is nothing. You know, 20-cent lots is not a lot, ironically. So I'm going to show you my other monitor. Hopefully it will capture it. Nope. Use this one. Okay, can't see it, so I'm just going to have to do it the other way that I had in mind and bring these across here. Okay, so just bear with me a second. I've scribbled out the name of this person purely because it's unfair to say their name. This is one of only 3 people that have bought this because it's really new, obviously. I'm going to read it out if you can't see it, but it says, "I wish you a very great weekend. Man, if this is normal how it's going, if this is normal how it's going now, then you're a genius." There are some trades here. I'm going to show you them after this. I've saved the picture, but I saved this so that you can see it's the same picture. And then he's put, "Are you kidding me? Another 11 needs to be in the list. I got my funds ready to deposit. So grateful, man. This will come back to you tenfold." And this is only, I mean, he's only had this 2 days. Okay, so with that in mind, you can see, hopefully, the potential. I hope that you can see this. I really do. I hope that you can see it. But yeah, you can see it. Profit, there we go. 46 to 49, 43, 30, 32. There's a few losses there, but nothing major at all. I mean, look at all these. Look at all these. This is the first day he's used it, and I'm blown away by this. The results always speak for themselves in every way, really. The results will always speak for themselves. So, just wanted to share that with you because I feel it's important, especially from a member who has this. So I'm just going to try and look for an example to show you of how this works. There isn't actually any on here. On this one, none on that one. Any on this one, and there's none on this one. So I'm just going to find one. I think I saw one the other day. Just as an example to use for future reference. You can't see it, but basically what happens with this is there's a sell. There's some sells right here going over to next week, and what will happen is it will drop, and then it will drop to say around this level here, and then all of the losses, there will be an arrow, and there will be some red lines to show that that has been closed in profit. All of these cells have been closed into profit, so that you know for a fact that it's all been really good so far with the profit. Because what will happen is, like I said, it will drop, then you'll see the profit, then it will close, and it will be on the list of trades that you see that have closed in profit. Obviously, it's really that simple. It really is that simple. So you've seen the account, you've seen the first members results really just after 1 day. I've worked out some averages, and because of what I've had already, from £200 to £1,302 in my account, and even if you just took the face value of what you've already seen as profit of 1,043, let's just say it's 1,000, that's £800 profit, even if it's just that, which it isn't, it's 1,300. Excuse me. It's 1,300 in my account right now. So my expected first month by the end of next week will be about £1,600 in the account, which will mean that there will be a 800% growth on my original deposit in 1 month. That's insane. That's never. I've never seen anything like that before. No returns like that before, ever, really. Average weekly profit of £400. That's a weekly wage for some people, and expected monthly profit, like I said, £1,600. So if we took that into next month, we're looking at the starting balance being around 1,600, and the average weekly profit to be, gradual growth between £600 to £800, and the average monthly profit to be anything from £2,400 to £3,200 in the account, going up in the lot sizes very slightly. And anything from 100% growth to 800%. Obviously, I'm not insane. I can see that 800% is ridiculous, and the chances of this happening again, well, I can't really say, but even if it's just 100% growth, which is insane anyway, the account will have gone from 1,600 to 3,200. 400% growth, very realistic, I guess, it could be. £6,400, and 800% account growth is £12,800. So that's not a lot. It's not a lot to take in when you think of the profits that you can make in the future just from these trades. I mean, £12,800 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but it's not hard to see how it could get to that amount when it's already got from 200 to 1,600 in a month. I did a quick go over of some figures just for the 6 months that I predict. Okay, now this could be completely wrong, because how can you predict 6 months growth of an account? You can't really, but I wanted to put it out there for you guys just to see what you thought of this. After 6 months, 100% growth every time would put my account at £6,400, which isn't a lot considering it's been 6 months, but that's gradual growth at a very small deposit. 400% account growth though, however, in 6 months puts my account at £25,600. 800% account growth, which would be probably the best it could possibly be, considering 800% is a ridiculous number. £51,200 after 6 months. 1 year prediction. 100% account growth over 1 year puts it at £37,600. That is more money than most people make in the UK every year as a wage. That's way more. £37,600 is way over an average wage in the UK. So that's not a lot of money. £25,000, something like that, is not a lot of money. 37,600 in a year is a lot of money to make on something that you haven't done a single thing with, really. I mean, obviously you've left the computer on, so you'd factor in your small electric bill into that number. 400% account growth over a year, now we're talking crazy numbers. It's £153,600. And 800%, which again is probably not even worth mentioning, because 800% growth every month is probably never going to happen. But that puts it at £307,200 after a year. But 100% account growth is something that is realistic, and even half of that, 50% account growth, it's about £18,000 a year. I don't know what that is in dollars, something like $25,000, I'm guessing. That is a lot of money, especially on autopilot, especially on a system that you don't have to do anything with. It's a life-changing amount of money, whichever way you look at it, and that's for sure. It really is. It's a life-changing amount of money, because you don't expect to make £25,000 or higher by doing nothing. So I wanted to say to everybody that has watched it, thank you so much for being on this webinar. I know it's probably late for some people on a Saturday night too. You know, you've probably got plans and things. It will be recorded, so just in case you've missed a few things and you want to watch it over again, I'm more than happy to send you the replay, or just use the same link once you've got it, because once the webinar's live, it will save itself, and then you can watch the webinar as and when you want to watch it, if you wanted to watch it again, of course. The figures I was talking about, by the way, are just on the board over there. So I've taken my account from 200. Wait, let me rephrase that. The robot has taken my account from £200 to £1,300 in 3 weeks. Where's it going to go from there? Because naturally I'm just going to increase my lot sizes as it goes up. Probably going to double it every 1,000 or every 2,000 to be really safe with my money management. Of course, with simple money management and with being very low risk with your trading amounts, you don't have to worry about them losing, because if you're only risking a very small percentage of your account, less than 1% would be ideal. You know, if you could if you could put in £1,000 to an account and only trade 1% or less per trade, you're really onto a winner there, because there's virtually no risk for you, but there's gradual growth, and then you can up it even more every time. So who knows what the future holds for me with this. It's only going to be good things. By what I mean, I don't mean who knows, is it going to go up or down. Who knows where the future's going to take me with this system, because in a year's time I could have over 6 figures from this automated system. A couple of years, by the time I'm 25 years old, which will be in 3 years' time, just under, I could be looking at £1 million profit if it went the best case scenario for a long period of time. But even if it's, even if it's something that is gradual growth, as it has been, well, it's not been gradual growth, it's been 800% almost growth on average. From £200, from a £200 account, my average income is £400 a week. So you'd have to say that your average, if you've got a £1,000 account, your average figure would be £2,000 a week income. Because it doesn't matter what the numbers are, okay? This robot basically works on simple reversal algorithms. A few key factors are in this. Okay, it's like pending reversal, like sort of imminent reversals, which is what I like to base my systems on, especially the RLE system. Very similar idea to that, is that there is a reversal coming and it will win. Simple as that. It's just a matter of when it reverses. Is it going to be 10 minutes? Is it going to be an hour, or slightly more? Either way, they do reverse. So that's what it's based off, really. It's a simple concept, but it works so well. So when you just leave the account, you can see the profit. It's that simple. So below is a link to purchase the product, to get the product, to get it ready and set up for, well, tomorrow night, really, because the markets will be open on Sunday night, as always. You could get it set up for them. If you're asleep during the Asia session, you could start your session on maybe a demo account or even your live account on that session, so that you can make money in your sleep. And you can test it out all next week and follow this with me on the journey that I'm going on, especially with this trading robot that I've managed to create. To be honest, something that I didn't expect to go this well. So yeah, below there's a link to purchase the product. Now, considering I've made £1,300 profit in 3 weeks, imagine how much money I'm going to make in 3 months. We went over a few really out there figures for the 6 to 12 months. So the price you pay for this product is £1,000 for a lifetime, well, not subscription, lifetime. You get the product, you get the whole thing. You get the whole product for £1,000. That's it. No more money to pay, nothing, there's no hidden fees, nothing like that. It's £1,000. The product is yours. And I know you might be thinking, God, that's a lot of money, but it took me a long time to make, and it's making me a lot of profit. Like, it's making from 200 to 1,300 in 3 weeks by doing nothing. Okay, think about how powerful that is for any person in the world. Automated money, automated forex money on autopilot. Really, like what I said on my posts on Facebook, it is autopilot. I've done nothing. Okay, I'm trying to think of what I was doing. What was it? On Friday, yesterday, it made me £65 profit to take my account up to over 1,300 from me waking up in the morning. It had made like £23. Then it kept growing gradually throughout the day, and when the market closed on Friday yesterday, it was £65 profit, and I didn't do a single thing. Yesterday I was with my girlfriend, and then I came home, saw my family, chilled out. I was actually quite tired, and got a few things ready, went over a few figures with that, and just chilled out really, went to sleep. Obviously in the evening, but in the night time. But throughout that and through the evening, I was keeping an eye on it, really just almost shocked still. It still hasn't hit me yet that this is making me this much money when I've not done anything to get it. It just doesn't seem real. How have I made money by doing nothing? I've been at my girlfriend's all week and I've left my computer on all week, and it's not, it's not failed me once. Not once have I had a day where I've ended on a loss at all. Not once. Now the profit could be slow some mornings. I'll wake up and there's £6 profit, but then I wake up and there's £16, there's £26, there's £36 profit. All you need to worry about is the fact that this system is making you money and nothing else. So, yeah, like I said, £1,000 might be a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but in the long run, is it really? Is it really going to be a lot of money when you're making money with this every week? I don't think it is. And I put it at a price point that I feel is fair for the amount of time it's taken me to create, the difficulty it was in making it, and how hard it is in replacing this product. There isn't going to be anything like this out there, because automated systems like this just don't work really, from what I can tell, from what I've researched online. There isn't actually a working sort of thing with this. So I think I may have found the first sort of one, really, especially that you can find online anyway. I mean, there's obviously systems like this, I think, probably that people have kept themselves, but for those who do want this product, click the button below, get started, message me, and I will be happy to assist you. I'll get it set up for you. If you've got TeamViewer, I don't mind going on TeamViewer with you and setting it up for you, even, so that you don't even have to do a thing. You can just go on TeamViewer and it's there. I'll do all the work for you, set it up, ready for the markets to open during the week. So my first customer that used it already has said that if it works this way continuously, then I'm a genius, and the profit that he sent me was insane. It really was ridiculous. So yeah, I know I keep going over a few things, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys understood before I close the webinar down that this really is something special, I think. And if you're not interested in it after I've told you the price, that's fine. I'm not going to push a sale on you at all. This is just for the people that were interested in it, because you may want to know what is going on with this. I had a lot of interest on my Facebook post about it yesterday, so I wanted to do a webinar for you guys to show you that this is what's happening, this is what the deal is, this is the real deal, it's making me real money, and that's basically it. I've got a drink ready, I've drank most of it, but I just want to say that if any of you join, it's sort of a toast to you guys, because we're going to be going on a great journey together with this system by doing absolutely nothing. So don't forget to click the link below to get started, message me on Facebook, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks so much for watching and spending the evening or whatever time it is over in your time zone to watch this webinar. Thank you for listening to what I've had to say, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you. Goodbye.